DJ. Now here's Rose. Gets the 3 ball to go. 17 points in the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Drexler. From the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Minea. He's got 9. Pass to Pope. Rose outside. 3-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Rain Man.
2 minutes.
To the paint. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. A-Train passes to Drexler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Drexler's got 5 now.
Well, creating offense for others, challenging the heart of the defense, get into the teeth, and then spot the open shooter.
1:20 left in the third quarter. Richardson, the pass to Big Cat. Here's A-Train. Pass to Rain Man. Fires top of the key. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Cleveland another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Rain Man. 23 points in the game.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Labissiere. Here's Rose. Guarded by Richardson. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Bucks trail by 10. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. And it's A-Train in at the 5 spot. Pass to Rain Man. Fires the 3. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
From deep, Rose. And Cleveland another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Rain Man. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to DJ. It's It's another three for Cleveland.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
The shot by Rayman, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Rose, the pass to DJ. Pass to Labissiere. Here's Linnea. From deep, Rose drops in the three. Rose has got 28 points for the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Rainman. They get the rebound. Pass to Drexler. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pope's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Rainman. Out to the right wing. Here's Newton. No good again that time.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Here's Rainman. Puts up the tray. Oh, it misses. Here's Pope, guarded by Richardson. From deep. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Let's give it up.
A chance to check out our player of the game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's A-Train for three. Oh, it's off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Shot is good by DJ.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
They set the pick. Here's Newton. Pass to Rainman. Shot to stop the run. It's money from deep.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Rose outside. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 18.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DJ.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Pass to Rainman. Takes the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
3 points.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And Cleveland another three.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
From outside the arc, Rose grabs the board. Here's Pope. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now our player of the game.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Harper. The general is out there with the kid. And it's Duke in at the 2-guard spot for the 76ers. Wilson out there with Cowboy. Then there's Smooth. And it's Torres in at the 3 slot. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Now, here's Harper. Here's Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Torres. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the general. Pass to Duke. Here's the general. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Sampson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's the general. Anderson the screen. The general. No good on the triple. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Torres. Another three for Philadelphia.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Duke. Here's the kid. Pass to the general. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Over in the corner, Sampson. Here's Cowboy, defended by Anderson. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
It's deflected. It's to the kid. To the paint. Smooth, that's good.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Outside Harper. Anderson outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Aguiar passes to Cowboy. Here's Sampson. This one for 3. No good that time. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw missing. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And he's good on the second. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Smooth. Here's Torres. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Here's the kid. Here's the general. Harper the pass to the kid. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the general. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Down low. Here's Cowboy. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Bulls trail by 9. Harper up top. Pass to the general. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. And it's 6 points for the general.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Anderson. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Sampson for the 3. Not going to go that time. Bulls trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Duke the pass to Anderson. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's the general. Smooth with the rebound. Fires for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So for Chicago right now, we've got the kid. Anderson is out there with Harper. And there's the general. And it's Duke in at the 2 guard. Wilson with the block. Here's Smooth. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Pass to Cowboy. Unloads from 13, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bulls trail by 5. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Duke. Anderson outside. Here's the kid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the General. Bangs home the trifecta. The General's got 12 points in the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Cowboy. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Sampson misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now here's Anderson. Here's the General. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Cowboy. Here's Sampson. Aguiar passes to Cowboy. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's the General. He's got 12. To the inside. And that one's good. Cowboy. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Duke. Pass to the General. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And the Bulls with another miss. The 76ers leading by 6. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Sampson from outside off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Harper. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. To end the cold streak. And again, no good by Chicago. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Wilson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Wilson's got his first bucket of the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harper the pass to the kid. To the wing right side. Here's Duke. Here's the General. Good on the triple. The General's got 15.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Cowboy. Here's Torres. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Anderson the screen. Here's the General. Shoots the 3. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, guys, the General getting it done today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Some bonus offense there. Not used to getting this level of production from him, but they will certainly take it.
Philadelphia with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We've got Smooth. Wilson out there with Cowboy. And it's Torres in at the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. Bulls trail by 5. Snatched away. Here's Cowboy, defended by Anderson. Torres, the pass to Cowboy. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sampson. Here's Aguilar. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Duke. Anderson outside. Fires the 3. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from the General.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pass to Cowboy. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Torres, the pass to Aguilar. To the left wing. Pulls up. Sampson's shot is off. Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Duke. Pass to the General. Left side Anderson. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The General can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anderson outside. Pass to the General. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 5.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Here's Torres. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. Outside Harper. Pass to the General. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Smooth. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Sampson. There's the steal. Here's Duke. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Aguilar passes to Torres. And they get it. Sampson's shot, good. Sampson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Back to Anderson. 1:44 left in the third.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Torres, he's guarded by Harper. Out to the wing. Aguiar passes to Cowboy. 6 to shoot. Wilson against Anderson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Well, Chicago has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Duke. And here's Anderson. Here's the general. Sinks the triple. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Torres. He's guarded by Harper. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Cowboy. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's the general. Here's the kid. Still without a basket. Anderson outside. There's the triple. No good on the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Chicago as they end the third quarter with a 13-3 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for Chicago right now, Anderson is out there with Harper. Then it's the kid, then there's the general, and it's Duke in at the shooting guard. Bulls moving the ball around. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Cowboy. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 5. Right side Harper. Here's the general. And Anderson has it in the corner. It's intercepted. Here's Cowboy. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Smooth. Here's Cowboy. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Harper kicks to Anderson. Here's the general. Nails the wide open jump shot. The general's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Here's Cowboy. From deep. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to the general. Outside Harper. Here's the general. Back to Harper. The General passes to Anderson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 8. Sampson's shot is off. Here's the General. Pass to Duke. Anderson outside. The kid passes to Harper. Fires from 14. That one drops for him. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Smooth. That one misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Wilson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's the General. Here's the kid. Shoots the 3. Can't get it. 1:57 left in the fourth. Here's Sampson. And just miss after miss right now. Here's the General. Puts up the 3. Does not go in. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Cowboy. Beyond the arc. And it misses.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the General.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Duke. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. That does not go. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, the General.